Hey, it's Mariah with Trinity Wellbeing, and I've got just a little nugget that I wanted to share with you out of James chapter 1, because anytime I'm learning something, I just love to share it. And God has been really just putting different things on my heart, and so I'd love to share this with you for just a few minutes. If you go to James chapter 1, and we're just going to read two verses. Starting in verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. But let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect or mature and complete, lacking nothing. We want to be mature and complete, perfect and complete, lacking nothing, don't we? Wouldn't that be nice to not lack anything? So we have to let patience have its work. So patience, what does patience mean? It means to suppress restlessness. It doesn't mean that we aren't restless, that we're not annoyed, that we're not frustrated. It means that we have the ability to suppress it, to have self-control. Have you ever met a short-tempered person? They have no patience. They are immature. They act like a 2-year-old, like they have the terrible twos, or that they're, going through a temper tantrum. They are not fun to be around. They obviously won't accept any trials. They kick and scream and complain the whole way through. They are mean-spirited and devoid of joy. They are just selfish, just focused on self. And when they're not getting what they want, when things aren't going perfect for them, how exactly they want it to go, then boom, there goes a temper tantrum. Okay? We as Christians should not only accept them, but embrace them and count it as joy to go through a trial. We should count it as joy. This completely goes against our nature. I'm pretty sure it's not just me. Everybody. Who likes to go through trials? Who? I don't know anybody who likes it. But this is what we're called to do in the book of James. We're called to have joy through our trials. And we're supposed to let patience, so patience in this sentence here is a noun, so it's a thing. Let patience, let that thing called patience have its perfect work in you, that you may be perfect or mature. Perfect, for me, the word saying let's try to be perfect is really, I don't really like that. So the other interpretation is mature, which makes a lot more sense. That you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing. You will be incomplete if you are impatient. You will be incomplete if you are impatient. You will lack something if you don't go through this trial. You will lack something if you don't go through this trial. What does the word joy mean? In the Hebrew, it means exceedingly glad, and in the Greek, it means a calm delight. It is a state of mind and an orientation of the heart. It is a settled state of contentment. To me, that looks like just deciding to trust God. Just trust God. Settled state of contentment. So we will lack something if we don't go through this trial. What exactly could that be? What will we lack if we don't go through it? Well, do some self-examination and see, and try to work it out. What am I going to get on the other end here? What could possibly be the reward for going through this trial and having joy through this trial? What could possibly be the good of that? Start thinking like that. Start thinking about what could be the good in that. Just to close really quickly, I have a story of my son. It's not really a story, it's just something that he's learning right now. And he just exudes joy. He is so just glad, exceedingly glad, and he's just so content most of the time, unless he's hungry. But he is learning how to walk right now. And so he gets there to where he's taking a few steps, and then he falls down, and then he gets back up, takes a few steps, and then he falls down. The thing is that I was thinking of it this morning as he was doing that. He just kept getting up, smiling, and taking a few steps, and then falling down and smiling, and then getting back up, smiling, taking a few steps, smiling, falling down, smiling, and then getting back up, smiling. So he just has so much joy, even in the midst of this trial of him learning how to walk. And so, but what's the outcome? The outcome is going to be he will be able to walk soon. He will. And so that's the other end of what's on this trial for him, that's waiting for him if he goes through it. So don't be someone who doesn't want to go through a trial and who kicks and screams and complains the whole way, because it's immature. And we need to let patience have its perfect work so that we are mature and complete and lacking nothing. And there's something on the other side that could be as big as a thing of learning how of walking, of knowing how to walk, if we don't go through the trial. And so it's just a quick little thing for you. And I know it wasn't too deep or anything too crazy, but it's just something that was really on my heart that I really wanted to share with you guys. So, all right, God bless.